Alonso on pole position here in France. It is lights out and we are racing in Moto3 here in Le Mans. Alonso has made the perfect launch on the CFO machine from pole position. He's been hotly pursued by Holgado and by Rueda. Ortola's trying to make up early ground as well on the inside of Fernandez as they sweep towards the Dunlop chicane. Here comes Holgado on the inside of Alonso. He leads.
Here comes Munoz, two up the inside into fourth place. Colin Bayer from the second row had an absolute shocker.
What a first lap this has been from the ultra-aggressive Munoz. Here comes Fernandez now on the inside of Rueda, although he loses that place straight away. But Munoz has been the star of this first lap. 8th to 2nd, it could get even better.
Give David Munoz a sniff of a gap, and he will ride through it. Here comes Adrian Fernandez. This time he does go through on Rueda. Rueda will be rather frustrated by that because he'll be as aware as the rest of us that Fernandez has the double long lap penalty. So Holgado led every lap of this French Grand Prix last year. He leads the first of 20 in 2024.
Yeah, Rueda had to check up there. Then he going through recording, man. That's on the inside of Holgado. He thought about that move. That would be brave in the extreme, wouldn't he, going through the high-speed turn one. He gets a little bit twitchy on the brakes there as well. Into the Dunlop chicane does Munoz for the second time of asking. Alonso's got back through on Piqueras, who's under attack now from Ortola. Look at this lead group. There's going to be, what, it was less than a second covering the top 8 last time, and it could be even tighter. That is basically everybody in the point scoring place in the helicopter shot that we're looking at right now, all the way back down to Tatsuki Suzuki. He's at the back of this big freight train in 14th place. Holgado, though it is, that still holds the advantage. He leads as we start lap 6. Just for reference, Josh Watley has completed his double long lap penalty as well. Thought Rueda was going to try and fire it on the inside of Piqueras there, going down into Shimano. If you saw Yamanaka's just clawed his way back inside the top 10, he's actually gained another place as well. Yamanaka now on this lap up to 9th.
That's Rossi then going through on Munoz now. So Rossi, he's down just as he was passing David Munoz. Rossi has gone down.
Well, that's extending his pointless run now to 4 successive Grand Prix, and that one will hurt, that will sting, because he was right in podium contention. Rossi then goes down at turn 11. Said that before, I remember, in MotoGP in 2017 when Valentino was fighting.
Oh, does he get a helping hand?
Yes, he does. He does.
Munoz, very clear what he thinks of that. Gutted, understandably, as this time Colin Bayer goes through. So for the first time in this Grand Prix, as they go through La Chapelle, Danny Holgado loses the lead.
Over the line we go then. Wow. Fastest rider on circuit is Joel Esteban. That included the aggressive move on Piqueras. Oh, there's big contact there. And the fastest part of this Le Mans circuit, tapped out, pinned in 6th gear on a Moto3 bike. How scary was that? He's put Holgado back at the front of this French Grand Prix.
Put his left hand out there. I think perhaps an apology to Colin Bayer, who was absolutely raging yesterday.
He's wide going through La Chapelle. He's really wide. This time around, Via says thank you very much. Invitation accepted then, Holgado, just that key mistake. Oh, the 3 abreast, they go into Shimano berth, and it's David Alonso who comes out the better of it. What a move that was by Alonso. Is he timing yet another late attack to absolute perfection? Holgado leads on him as they go through turn 11. How close was that? It was clean by Holgado, although immediately at the very next corner, Alonso comes straight back on through. The lead changes, 3 times in 3 corners. Epic Moto3 battle here unfolding in Le Mans. The French fans are absolutely loving this. David Alonso, though, it is the lead with 2 to go.
Sets us up nicely for the final lap, doesn't it? But we still have 2 of them to go. Holgado surely will be keen to get back to the front as soon as he can. Alonso needs to try and close the door on him. Holgado straight back through on the way into turn number 1. Alonso too far back to straight back into Dunlop.
Holgado it is that lead. This is where he really toughed it out with Alonso on the previous lap, and it looks like Holgado will take the lead as we go on to the final lap here in France. He's going to go super defensive here into Recordemont. Holgado, then it is that, just 4.19 kilometres, just 14 corners stand between him and a fairy tale double win here in France. Here we go then. Holgado has it from Alonso, Via, Ortola, Yamanaka, Esteban, Fernandez and Rueda, all still in podium contention.
Here comes Alonso as he tries to sweep up the inside of Danny Holgado. If you lead out of the final corner here, you should lead over the finish line. Alonso back into the lead, and Holgado now has to go on the attack once again. Holgado trying to force his way through into the blue S's, but Alonso has him covered off.
2 corners remain then, the double right-handers into record him on. Alonso's got it covered. It has been some super show here in Moto3, but it is the Alonso once again as David Alonso wins a classic French Grand Prix. He takes the victory by just over a tenth of a second from Danny Holgado, who did so much of the front running, so close to back-to-back home wins for Tech 3 race for Holgado.
Like and subscribe for MotoGP action. What are you waiting for?